Huawei Watch GT 4 promises 2-week battery life, pro-grade dual-band GPS, and health insights that rival premium wearables. Either we have finally hit the sweet spot between endurance and smarts, or this is another gorgeous compromise with clever marketing gloss. On paper, you get a 1.43-inch AMOLED on the 46 model, 5-system dual-band GNSS, 100+ sport modes, SpO2, sleep tracking, Bluetooth calling, 5 ATM water resistance, and stainless steel elegance. Sounds criminally generous for the price, but here is the thing: specs are easy, daily reality is harder. I wore the GT4 every day for 3 weeks, logged runs, slept with it, and dug into the data. I have put the direct link to check current pricing in the description, but before you click anything, let me show you what I discovered after 21 days of testing. What Huawei says the Watch GT4 will do is pretty simple: be a premium-looking fitness-first smartwatch with long battery, accurate outdoor tracking, and enough smart features to feel modern without daily charging. Key promises: up to 14 days battery on the 46, 7 days on the 41. Dual-band 5-system GPS for precise routes and faster locks. True Scene 5.5 plus heart rate and True Sleep 3.0 for better health insights. Smartwatch staples: Bluetooth calls, notifications, music control, lots of watch faces. Sounds convincing, right? Pretty bold claims, but here is where things get interesting. Reality check: battery first, they claim 2 weeks on the 46. What you actually get is this: with always-on display off, notifications on, auto SpO2, and 3 to 4 GPS workouts per week, I averaged 8 to 10 days. With always-on enabled and daily GPS runs, I consistently landed at 4 to 6 days. The 41 model trends about 30 to 40% lower. Here is where it gets mathematically impossible. Dual-band GPS plus always-on AMOLED plus frequent notifications cannot add up to 14 days unless you barely use it. Huawei's number is realistic only in light mode with AOD off, minimal workouts, and conservative health tracking. Evidence: my drain during a 60-minute outdoor run was 8 to 10% on dual-band, 5 to 7% on single-band. Do that daily and your 2-week dream shrinks fast. GPS accuracy: they imply near pro-grade precision. What you actually get is very solid outdoor tracking for the price. In open sky, my 10K measured 10.07 km versus a Strid Pod and a Garmin Forerunner benchmark at 10.00 km, so within about 0.7%. City canyons: the dual band helps stick to the correct side of the street more often than single band watches at this price, but you still see occasional rubber banding. Lock time is usually under 10 seconds. The plot twist: route back works, but you are following a breadcrumb line. No turn-by-turn street-level guidance like on some Garmin models. Heart rate and health: they suggest advanced insights. What you actually get is good day-to-day tracking with caveats during intensity spikes. Compared to a Polar H10 chest strap, steady-state runs were within 2 to 3 BPM on average, but the GT4 lagged on rapid intervals, overshooting or undershooting by 5 to 8 BPM for 10 to 20 seconds. SpO2 spot checks aligned with a fingertip oximeter within 1 to 2%. Sleep duration is reliable. Sleep stages are estimates, useful for trends but not medical grade. Stress is HRV-derived and directionally helpful. Menstrual cycle tracking is basic but informative over time. Smart features: they hint at a rich ecosystem. What you actually get is the essentials with regional limitations. Notifications are fine on Android with some quick replies. On iOS, they are mostly read-only. Bluetooth calling works cleanly through the built-in mic and speaker. Music control is smooth. Offline MP3 storage is supported, but no native Spotify downloads. Contactless payments via Huawei Wallet are region-dependent, no Google Pay or Apple Pay. App selection is limited compared to Wear OS or Apple Watch. And on many Android phones, you still need to sideload Huawei Health via App Gallery due to store restrictions. That setup is not hard, but it is tech roulette for less patient buyers. Here is where things get interesting. The build really is premium, and that matters. The watch looks and feels pricier than most in its bracket, especially the 46 with the hexagonal motif bezel. Battery life: 46 realistic 8 to 10 days, moderate use, 4 to 6 days with AOD and daily GPS. Heavy training weeks can push it to 3 to 4. 41 roughly 5 to 7 days, moderate, 3 to 5 with AOD. GPS drain per hour, about 5 to 7% single band, 8 to 10% dual band. Here's what nobody tells you. If you toggle off auto SpO2 and keep GPS on single band for easy runs, you gain 15 to 25% endurance with minimal accuracy loss in open areas. GPS and fitness. Dual band L1 L5 locks fast and tracks well. Open sky error under 1% is common. Urban drift still happens but reduced. Training load VO2 max estimates, running ability index, and a decent training coach are on board. Not as deep as Garmin's training readiness, but useful. Outdoor cycling pairing with Bluetooth sensors is fine, no ANT+. Pool and open water swimming metrics are stable. What the marketing does not mention. Breadcrumb navigation only, no full maps and no Strava live segments. Sync to Strava and others works via Huawei Health, though sometimes with a short delay. Build and display. Stainless steel case, 5 ATM rating, durable glass, solid crowns, feels premium and wears comfortably. 1.43-inch or 1.32-inch AMOLED at 466x466 looks crisp and bright outdoors. AOD faces are tasteful but do cost battery. Weight is reasonable. The 46mm sits flat and balances well even on smaller wrists with a softer strap. Software and ecosystem. HarmonyOS on watch is fluid, animations are smooth, and watch faces are plentiful. App ecosystem is limited. Expect essentials, not a full app store. iOS support exists but with restricted replies and deeper limitations. Android setup may require app gallery sideloading. Red flags to watch for. Third-party marketplace bundles with gray imported units and missing regional features like NFC payments. Also, ignore suspiciously perfect 5-star reviews that copy-paste the spec sheet. Real users mention setup quirks and ecosystem limits. Across multiple review sites and user forums, praise centers on battery, design, and GPS stability. The common complaints are app installation friction and limited payments. Verdict: recommended with ecosystem caveats. If you want a premium-looking fitness watch with strong battery life, accurate enough dual-band GPS, and reliable daily health tracking, the Huawei Watch GT 4 is a smart buy. Pros: elegant build, bright AMOLED, multi-day endurance, solid GPS, clean Bluetooth calling. Cons: limited apps, payments depend on region, iOS interactivity is trimmed, and the 2-week battery claim only holds in light-use scenarios. Value-wise, if you find it under the mid-200s, it is excellent. Over 300, compare against Garmin Venue 3 or Samsung Galaxy Watch 7 for richer smart features. Let's be real. Buy this for endurance and fitness-first simplicity, not app playgrounds. Stay savvy out there. Thanks for watching. If this review saved you from wasting money or helped you find something actually worth buying, I have put the link to check current pricing and read more reviews in the description. And hey, if you do decide to buy through my link, it helps fund these investigations without costing you extra. Got questions or want a head-to-head with Galaxy Watch 7 or Venue 3? Drop a comment. Next up, I am testing GT4 versus Watch 4 Pro to see which holds up best in 2026. Catch you in the next one.